no question. 24, 26.
That's pressure.
I don't know if Cheryl was really confused by the big news, but many people in the basketball world were left wondering why the NBA suddenly canceled the All-Star Game's three-point challenge between Steph Curry and Sabrina Ionescu. Last year's contest was a huge success. Sabrina got within 3 points of Steph, making headlines and giving a broader audience a glimpse of the talent in the WNBA. Now, with the event canceled, some see this as a missed opportunity for women's basketball. Just look at what winning the dunk contest did for Mac McClung's career. No disrespect to him, he saved the contest, but you see where this is going. Some believe that skipping the NBA skills competition hurts the WNBA, but that's not the case. And honestly, that's a good thing because the WNBA needed something different to shake things up. Before Caitlin Clark came along, WNBA players would have jumped at the chance to be part of the NBA All-Star Game. The ratings were bigger, the audience was huge, and it was a prime opportunity to build a brand. But it was also a side act, a gimmick. The NBA didn't need the WNBA, which is why Caitlin's decision to decline the invite, and the NBA canceling the event because of it, is so significant. For the second year in a row, Caitlin turned down the NBA's three-point challenge. Last year, it was about rest. This time, it was about making a statement. She made it clear that her first three-point contest would be at the WNBA All-Star Game in Indianapolis this summer. Before her, choosing the WNBA over the NBA was unheard of. For any other player, it still wouldn't make sense. But Caitlin made this power move, and the proof of her influence was immediate. The NBA shut down the event. Their official reason? They couldn't find a way to top last year's contest. But let's be real. That was code for, no Caitlin, no point. This is huge because, for the first time, the NBA needed a WNBA player. Caitlin Clark isn't just the most influential figure in women's basketball, she's one of the biggest names in all of sports. Sports Pro ranked her the fourth most marketable athlete in the world, ahead of Messi and Ronaldo. Even if you don't fully agree with that ranking, you can't deny her impact. Big brands like Nike, Gatorade, State Farm, Bose, and Buick all want to partner with her. She's likely turned down more deals than she's accepted. That's power. And that's why her decision to focus on the WNBA instead of the NBA was so important. Instead of taking the spotlight for herself, she directed it toward the WNBA, showing just how much influence she has. Caitlin's commitment to the WNBA is nothing new. Earlier, she also turned down a chance to play in Unrivaled, a new women's basketball league that offers better pay. Many assumed she'd join, but she declined $1 million equity offer because she knew the WNBA was the true big stage. Her focus is on making an impact where it matters most. The only basketball event outside of the WNBA she'll play in is the Olympics, because that's about legacy and national pride, not just a paycheck. Her strategic decisions are about more than just branding. They protect her future. Imagine if she got injured playing in a smaller event and missed 20 games of the WNBA season. That would be a disaster, not just for her, but for the league. Caitlin understands that her dominance on the court is the foundation of her meteoric rise. Some WNBA players try to build their brand with off-court antics and personality-driven marketing. Caitlin, she lets her game do the talking. Her impact is already undeniable. She didn't just break records in college, she shattered them. She became the all-time leading scorer in NCAA basketball history, men's and women's, while leading her team to 2 national championship games. Naturally, all that hype followed her to the WNBA. Her draft alone drew 3.4 million viewers. Some doubted if she'd live up to expectations, but she didn't just meet them, she exceeded them. In her rookie season, she averaged 19.2 points and 8.4 assists per game, set the single-season assist record, became the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double, and won Rookie of the Year. She also led her team to the playoffs and finished 4th in MVP voting. Still, some critics claim she gets attention because of her race. But the numbers don't lie. Caitlin isn't just popular, she's earning it. Her games accounted for 45% of the WNBA's total broadcast value. Every game that pulled over 1 million viewers featured her. Her first-round playoff game had more viewers than the WNBA Finals. And the Indiana Fever set a new record for home attendance, demolishing the previous one from 2001. The truth is, fans are tuning in to see Caitlin Clark. And now, her influence is going beyond just bringing in fans. She's attracting players, too. This off-season, the Fever won free agency. They added 3-time champion Natasha Howard, 6-time All-Star DeWanna Bonner, sharpshooter Sophie Cunningham, and 2-time champion Sydney Colson. Pair them with existing stars like Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston, and for the first time, Caitlin has a powerhouse supporting cast. These players aren't just coming to play with her, they see a chance to be part of something bigger. Look at history. Players like Scottie Pippen, Steve Kerr, and Dennis Rodman are remembered because they were part of a dynasty led by an all-time great. Caitlin has the potential to be that kind of player for the WNBA. The media loves to hype up rivalries like Caitlin versus Angel Reese, but the real story is Caitlin's quest for a championship. If she makes a deep playoff run, it will change the WNBA forever. Her college championship game drew nearly 19 million viewers. Imagine what the WNBA Finals could do with her in it. If she wins MVP and pulls in 10 million viewers, the critics won't have anywhere left to hide. Caitlin Clark is proving that the WNBA doesn't need validation from the NBA or any other league. She's inspiring a new generation of female athletes, shifting the public perception of women's sports, and showing that greatness in the WNBA is enough. Because of her, all eyes will be on the WNBA All-Star Game in Indianapolis this summer. It's going to be must-watch TV, and she knows it. She's not just playing in an event, she's changing the game for everyone around her. And if this latest move proves anything, it's that she's just getting started. If you're excited to see how Caitlin Clark continues to shape the future of basketball, drop a basketball emoji in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.